I think my coach, Nick Sirianni, my cannoli-eating friend, figured something out. Every time you need a specific player to practice really good the next day, go have the media talk crap about him, and he'll be ready to go. Dallas still stinks. Yo, by the way, King Dingbat here, and I hope everybody's having a great day. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're hanging in there. So the Eagles were at day 5 of practice, and this really was the return of Jalen Reagor, one of the standouts in practice today, and I think Nick Sirianni has found something special. My cannoli-eating coach has found something special. When you need a guy to perform, go to the media, have them say something, and you know what? That player will get fired up and be ready to go. Now, we're going to get into it in a minute, but before we do that, if you like the content and if you like the channel, make sure to like, subscribe, and if you've been subscribed for a while, just double check, double moonwalk check, and make sure that YouTube didn't do any funny business. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's jump right into practice, okay? We're going to start with the injury report. So, Eagles practice report. Will not practice. Grant Calcaterra, whatever you want to say. Mac McCain, knee. Zach Pascal, illness. He's still suffering from food poisoning. Food poisoning is no joke. It is no joke. In a 2-week period, I had dairy food poisoning, and then I got meat food poisoning, and it's a mother humper. I'm just telling you. Greg Ward, toe, did not practice today. Now, as far as practice went today, there were a few injuries we got to mention, okay? Quez Watkins got injured at some point. He took his pads off. He was out there. I don't know that it was too serious. Isaac Seumalo went down, slammed his helmet. He got injured. But from what we heard, people were saying when he got up and stuff, it didn't look too bad, so we'll see. And then Andre Dillard, who has had a pretty decent camp so far, he went inside earlier today. We don't know any updates. Right now, there's no updates on any of those guys. It doesn't sound to me like it's too serious. Like, it didn't sound like anybody was freaking out about it. You know, there was no cart coming out or anything like that. Knock on wood. So, hopefully, it's nothing major. But we'll keep an eye out on that, definitely. Practice was full padded today. Full padded practice. All ready to hit. And then they don't really hit. No tackling, right? Well, actually, apparently they had a little bit of tackling at the end today. So that's good. At least they did something. But practiced and 11-on-11s started. Miles Sanders drops a pass. This has been a problem for Miles over the last 2 years. If you look at his rookie year, he did a decent job with receiving out of the backfield. Then it fell off a little bit, and then it fell off more. I really want Miles to get the opportunity to get more receptions this year. We need him to be a dual threat. There's just no question about it, you know. So yeah, I don't know. It's practice. I mean, you can only put so much into it. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I see it. Jalen Hurts. Let's talk about Jalen Hurts. Let me pull this up here because I like this whole thing right here. This is very nice. Jalen Hurts gets the ball out quick and been in stride to A.J. Brown on a slant. Been seeing more of that timing accuracy at times this summer. Hurts followed the rep with a mid-throw to an open Dallas Goedert along the right side. However, I mean, let's talk about it. Jalen Hurts was really good today. This was one of his better days. Multiple touchdown passes. He had a pass, a big bomb. It was a perfect throw. On good coverage, James Bradberry had good coverage on Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith made a nice catch. Then he comes back. He hits A.J. Brown, who had the catch of camp, is what we've been told. So Jalen Hurts was pretty good today. And he hit Jalen Reagor quite a few times. And we got to talk about Jalen Reagor. So A.J. Brown may have had the best catch of camp, But the biggest play of camp came from no other than Jalen Reagor. Not Jalen Reagor, it's Reagor. He showed up today. Jalen Reagor. Biggest play of camp. Hurts goes deep to Reagor off play action for 70 yards. Eagles haven't gone deep much this summer. Reagor got open for second team. Hurts against the second team defense. Hurts put air under it. Reagor, not only that, but Reagor was having first team reps today. Now, I don't think that's necessarily a big thing. Just like with Miles, I don't think it means anything, because Quez Watkins was out. He did get injured at some point, so it would make sense that Reagor would be the next man up. You have no Zach Pascal. So I'm not going to put too much stock in it. Reagor had a really good day today, and we got to give him credit. I know people think that I just want to come on here and blast Jalen Reagor. I don't. I want him to succeed. I want him to be good. And anytime that I hear that he's doing a good job, that's a good thing. It's a good thing. And it's good that he responded today with a really good practice after yesterday, then, putting a tweet up, then having to delete it. I think it's important to come and respond well. It's not, sometimes it's how you respond that matters. So to me, the way I look at it with Reagor, I'm not calling Reagor. What am I doing? My thought and my feeling with Reagor is it's good that he showed heart. I feel like he showed a little bit of life. You know what I'm saying? That's good. Keep it going. He beat Zach McPherson. He beat quite a few guys today. So Jalen Reagor had a really good day. Most people will tell you that he was one of the top two standouts on this whole team today during practice. Jalen Hurts was very good today. I think this is one of his better days that he's had in camp. Maybe since day one. Okay, it's probably his best day since day one. So that's good to hear. As far as the defense goes, Jordan Davis, first team reps with Fletcher Cox. How about that? Jordan Davis, first team reps with Fletcher Cox. This kid is the talk of camp. I mean, you can't pull up an Eagles article without the mention of Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis is impressing. He's impressing, and he's getting comfortable, and he's starting to dominate. And I can't wait to see him in preseason. It's going to be fantastic. Nakobe Dean finally got some first team reps today. I think that's very good. But I'm going to say this. Nakobe Dean has been solid. We've heard some good things about him. But nobody has been more of a standout than TJ Edwards. You can't go by one practice without him having a pass breakup, making a play, doing something. TJ Edwards has looked really good. Actually, if you really think about it, all these linebackers at some point over the first 5 days of practice have flashed in one way or the other. You've had TJ Edwards almost every day. You had Davian Taylor a few days ago. You had Sean Bradley yesterday. You have all these guys are flashing. So the competition at linebacker is tough. It's good. I don't remember a better set of linebackers for the Eagles at all. Then, one other guy we got to talk about, a guy who's making strides. I mean, this guy is going out there and taking care of his business. He is doing what he does. He is going to make an impact because he is making the plays that you expect or you maybe don't expect right away. Check this out. Hurts with a really nice play. Defense jumped off sides. Looked like Barnett. There you go. Derek Barnett. Another flag. The guy's got more flags than my old uncle's got liver pills. Okay? This guy is off sides again. He gets penalties at practice. He gets penalties at games. It's so frustrating with this guy. I'm telling you. Derek Barnett. Another penalty in practice. So Hurts with a really nice play. Defense jumped off sides. Looked like Barnett, of course. He kept the play calling and he kept the play going and slinged the pass about 15 yards down the sideline to Reagor. Pound Eagles. Man, Reagor killing it today, man. Reagor is killing it. So, yeah. Derek Barnett. guy's gonna suck the life out of me, man. I lost 15 years of my life with Aguilar. I'm probably about 6 years in with Derek Barnett, and we got another season to go. Yes, I'm scared. I am very, very scared. There's no question about it. Another guy I got to talk about, real quick, is James Bradberry. This is another guy you cannot go a day without hearing James Bradberry looks really good. James Bradberry, pass breakup. James Bradberry, pass breakup. James Bradberry, pass breakup. Even when he got beat today versus Devontae Smith on a nice route and a nice pass, he comes right back and he knocks the ball off Devontae Smith's hand with a pass breakup. James Bradberry is having a really, really good camp, and I'm really excited about that, It's going to be interesting to see how they use the corners. Bradberry even, he's done, I think, a really good job, especially against A.J. Brown. They've had some good battles. The legendary battles right now you have with Slay and A.J. Brown going on. It's fantastic. But Bradberry can hold his own. James Bradberry is a huge signing for the Eagles. This is a legitimate, a guy who's arguably a number one corner, had one bad season with the Giants. You remember, he was in Carolina, he went to the Giants, he had a pretty good year. Then, he sits there, and he has a little bit of an off year last year. He's playing for the Giants. What do you expect? They cut him, and then we get him. I think it's an amazing situation for the Eagles. But, from what I've heard, Bradberry and Reagor, your two standouts, followed by Jalen Hurts today at practice. That's good. I'm going to say this. I'm proud of Reagor. I'm proud that he came out and he didn't let the stuff from yesterday bother him, and he came out and he balled out. That's awesome. Now do it in the game. You know what I'm saying? Bradberry, Reagor, standouts today. I'm going to be doing something most likely with LB today. So look for that. And then I'll probably have another video later on today where we could bust on the Cowboys and all that good stuff. With that said, take care. Talk to you later. Of course, don't be a dingbat. Let me know what you think in the comment section. It's how we vision. We're all just living in it. What a martyr-humping episode Better Call Saul was last night. What an episode that was. Listen, if you don't want spoiler talk, you don't want to hear anything about Better Call Saul, I'll give you 5 seconds to click off with a beautiful pause by Denzel Washington. What an episode. The return of Walter White and Jesse Pinkman. I loved how the episode was kind of going Flash, it was in the Gene timeline, then the Breaking Bad timeline, Gene timeline, Breaking Bad timeline. I expect Walter and Jesse to be in this thing the next 2 episodes. I think we're going to get a lot of them the next 2 episodes. God, I love this show. I am going to be so sad when it is over. With that said, Denzel Washington out.